Hey everyone, in this video we will learn how to keep the top n rows or the bottom n rows or a certain range of rows in our dataset in Power BI. So let's start. I've got the Power BI desktop open here with me and I'll go to the transform data tab and I'll click on transform data. And what it does is it opens up the Power Query editor for me, which is where I have this functionality available for me where I can do the transforms. So we'll go to a smaller table, so it's just easier for the sake of example. So I go to the dim product category and let's say I just want to keep the top 2 rows. So over here on the home tab you can see the reduce rows. So I'll click on the keep rows option and I'll say keep the top 2 rows. So when I hit keep rows, see it opens up an interface and I can say so I just want the top 2 rows and hit OK. And you can see that it just reduces the data set. So if I load the data set into Power BI desktop, only these 2 rows will be available. So I'll remove that step for now. And now let's say I just want the last one, the last row. So I say keep bottom rows and then I just give the number. So I want the 6th row and I hit OK. Sorry. So I'll just go here and it's because so what I want is the bottom 1 row. So number 1. So you can see it shows me the category key 2. So let's say if I click on the gear icon, I can change it. So let's make it 2. It'll just give me the bottom 2. And let's just remove this step as well. And let's say I just want a range of values. So maybe I just want the 2nd and the 3rd row. So I'll again go to the keep rows option and I'll say keep range of rows. And I'll say start from the 2nd row. So the first row is number 2 and I want the 2nd and the 3rd. So I just want 2 rows and I hit OK. So you'll see it'll give me product category key 2 and 3. So I hit OK here and that's what becomes available to me. So with this I can also use the remove rows. So I can say remove top rows, remove bottom rows, or I can say remove alternate rows. It also gives me the option to remove duplicates, blank rows, and there are errors. So I can remove if there are any errors, if there are any blank rows, or if there are any duplicates. So that's a good option and handy option to have. So for now, I'll just hit close and apply. I've not made any changes to my data model. This was just an example. So in this video, we've essentially covered how to remove the top n rows or the bottom n rows and multiple ways to do it using the Power Query editor. So I hope you find this video useful and thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe to my channel and like my videos if you enjoy what I'm doing. Let me know if you would like me to take any specific topics. Cheers. Bye.